I'd like to encourage everybody to support HTC and go down there and visit and see the incredible incubator it is for new businesses in Houston, high-tech businesses. And I think the future of Houston is people like HTC that are creating new jobs. The number one issue in this country right now is jobs, and Houston can lead the way with great organizations like HTC, creating new industries, new commerce, new jobs for all of us Houstonians.
You know, I started out as a geek, a technologist, and I loved dealing with technology. But as I grew in my career, I realized that technology was only a means to an end, and the end was to do something interesting, something that would help people or patients or companies succeed. And so I became a business person. And I love being at the Houston Technology Center because it combines that little geek that's way deep down inside of me with the joy that I find in translating technology into commercial success, business success, new companies, and good jobs.
HTC is a 13-year-old nonprofit organization, and we have the opportunity to work with many exciting startup companies, but we're more than that. We're a hub for technology and entrepreneurship in this community.
It's kind of exciting, is you're starting with somebody who's just got an idea. I mean, we often joke that the ink on the napkin is still wet when they come to us.
A lot of our entrepreneurs come to us with an idea or with a core technology, and they may be extremely skilled with that particular technology, but very few of them have had the experience of running a business, of writing a business plan, of actually operating a business. And so that's where the Houston Technology Center really comes to their help.
One, through the incubation process program that we have, which actually starts them on the path of taking this great idea and building a business around it. People don't invest in technology, they invest in companies. So once they have a business plan, then the acceleration program can come in, and we can actually now make that business plan more effective and make them investable so that people on the outside can look at return on investment.
They helped us with business planning, they helped us with advice, they helped us get connected in the community, meet other technology companies, and really guide us.
We have these great products, but then they help, even today, bridge us to certain customers that we normally would not be able to contact.
The Houston Technology Center has a vital energy practice. It's important that we foster the growth of energy technology companies because this is what founded Houston. Houston Wildcatters was what made Houston what it is today. We are the energy capital of the world, and it's important because we have the talent here, we have the infrastructure, and we have the experience.
Today, we have an opportunity at the Johnson Space Center with the reduction of national budget for space exploration, for the space station, as well as for the NASA budget. With the retirement of the shuttle, that's impacted a number of employees and people in that community. With the state coming in and looking for opportunities for these people, they've reached into the Houston Technology Center as an incubator and an accelerator for businesses to, instead of trying to find jobs for these people, our job is to create jobs, high-tech jobs with the caliber of employees that we have at the Johnson Space Center, the technologies that are available. We're really going to make some really cool jobs down there.
The Texas Medical Center gets approximately $2 billion in research funding, and there are many benefits to this funding within the Texas region. Of course, for the patients. We're looking for solutions from the bench to the bedside. But also beside that, we're also dealing with workforce initiatives. There are many trainees, undergraduates, graduates, and postdocs that are coming through the Texas Medical Center, here from the region, but also from the world. And we're benefiting from training them to help us with medical solutions.
The areas of focus that we work with are energy, life sciences, information technology, aerospace, and nanotechnology.
The Houston Technology Center has been recognized by Forbes magazine as one of the 10 technology centers changing the world. There is no end in the application of new technologies to solve the world's problems, whether it's clean energy, whether it's remediating the atmosphere and the water, whether it's working with national defense and terrorist issues, the technologies that we see every day are applicable. And we're not talking about generations, we're talking about years only. It is a privilege for me to have the opportunity to work with the entrepreneurs who are making these kinds of changes for our community, for our state, and for the world.
The Houston Technology Center for the past 13 years has been also an economic driver here within our region. We are an engine, we are the entrepreneurial capital.
These entrepreneurs are supported not only by the Houston Technology Center and my colleagues, but they're supported by volunteers, hundreds of volunteers, and sponsors and board members like Jim McInvale, who each and every one of them contribute in their own way, but who are part of making the difference.
Houston Technology Center is often called an accelerator, and that's exactly what it did for us.
Houston Technology Center has provided a lot of people who have been through this, who have started other companies, who like to make investments in new startup companies, a lot of people that are excited about what they did and want to help other companies get started, and it's been a very, very positive experience.
The Houston Technology Center thanks Gallery Furniture for underwriting this documentary about what we're doing. Jim McInvale has proven to be extraordinarily successful, but the characteristics that he brought to create Gallery Furniture are the characteristics that we look for in all the entrepreneurs that we work with. Hard work, integrity, persistence, and a positive outlook on life.
HTC is just critically important to the entire Houston community as we try to create more high-tech jobs in Houston, well-paying high-tech jobs. This is not something that government can create, it's what private enterprise can create. And I'm a huge believer in HTC and everything they've done over the years to create jobs, industry, and commerce in Houston. And I'm convinced that one of these days, from the incubator that is HTC will come the next Google or Microsoft or some huge company like that. So I'm a cheerleader for HTC 7 days a week.